Hi, I'm Dylan Stewart. Before I came to Dr. Jimerson, I had a problem in my rotator cuff where I couldn't swing at all because it hurt so bad. And a friend of mine named Ben O'Brien recommended me to him to come here and try and fix it because it said it worked so well for him. So I gave it a try and it just worked so well. He At first I couldn't swing or do anything, but when I came into here, he stretched it out. He stretched out my rotator cuff, and then he put on these biofrequency patches that it just worked so well. It fixed the problem in 2 seconds, and then he didn't even tell me that I couldn't swing or anything. So I went out the next weekend and I swung and there was no pain at all. And after 2 weeks, I was back to normal and everything was just perfect. So definitely give Dr. Jimerson a call.